こんにちは皆さん、エディタです。繁殖ビザの話はまだまだ拡散されています。今日の動画では繁殖ビザガセの誕生から有名配信者が取り上げ、そこから日本人を名乗る女性が加担することで、さらに最悪な結果を迎えた流れを簡潔に整理して時系列に沿っておさらいしていきたいと思います。それぞれのリンクはコメント欄に貼っておきます。まず事の発端は空ニュース24という日本メディアのロケットニュースの姉妹サイトが2018年にジョークとして掲載した記事を外国人たちが鵜呑みにしたことから始まります。長いのでまとめると、人口減少を解決するために日本政府が繁殖ビザなるものを外国人に交付するというもので、長々と語った記事の最後にエイプリルフールを楽しんでくださいとしたものでした。さて、それを鵜呑みにした配信者が多く出てきたのですが、特に反響力の大きい他社さんがこのような動画を今年5月頃にアップし、一気に拡散されました。
Black men! Japan needs you. Japan is calling specifically for black men. I know you are saying why, Tasha. They say they need babies, and black men tend to make a lot of them. After South Korea proposed last week $75,000 per baby that a family has, Japan is in desperate need, okay? And they are calling all black men, specifically immigrants, to come and impregnate their women so that they can save their dying population. I don't understand because, you know, black men were once and still is on the inner side of the line, which means their lives, I mean, what are you going to guarantee us if we send our men over there to help save you? Could you imagine? Think about this. After everything they put us through, everything, y'all trying to take these men out. Now you need them to repopulate the earth? The United States is responsible for what's going on over there in Japan. Why should we be held responsible? And get this, they ain't even paying no money to do it. They're just saying, please, black men, immigrants, please come have babies with our women. Here's the thing, we're gonna need to run some tests because it could be from what happened years ago as to why their population is down. You know what I'm saying? That stuff's still in the soil. It's still in the air. You already know what I'm talking about. What's that white man's name that thought it was a genius idea to create the biggest bullet in the world? Oppenheimer. Yeah, that's his name. So why is it that, you know, y'all called him this, y'all called him that, you enslaved and you did this, and now you ain't calling for white men. You ain't calling for, you calling for to come save your community. And I'm gonna go over there and I'm gonna start me a negotiation firm over there in Asia and stuff. And I'm going to have black men come breed with them, but they're gonna get benefits. They're gonna get lifetime protection from any type of child support if they decide to leave and don't want to stay in these here countries. They're going to be set for life, which means anything that these kids bring, it is gonna come back directly to the black family. Anything that these kids inherit is gonna come back to us. The same way they do it with these, you know, we on this land out here, and anything that we work, you know what I'm saying, they own and went back to their family. We gonna start sending it back to Africa, back to the black families. That's the type of contract I need if you need the sperm.Because this one ain't dying.
元となった記事とされている空ニュースとはまた少し違う内容で、いろいろ話が付け足されているというのがわかると思います。彼女の拡散力は凄まじく、多くの配信者が次のように反応しました。
Japanese government want to have babies with black people, or Japanese government, they want black men to have their women so that they can have a lot of, you know, babies. I don't know.
They say the population is dying.The
population is dying.
They don't want the population to die.
I heard Japan was in desperate need for black men. So me being the smart individual that I am, I went and got myself a ticket. I don't usually do stuff like this, but when the government is asking people to come there, why not? And it's really like the perfect time too, because I was about to go to DR because, you know, if you're in a drought and you guys the best place to go is the DR or Colombia. So instead of going to DR, I figured I would just change my flight and see what Japan's talking about.If y'all want to sit back and wait around, then that's cool. But me, I'm the type of guy, I'm gonna go get it myself. I just needed the platform. This should also be a warning for y'all females to do a better job trying to keep your man. Because give him 5 reasons on why he shouldn't just up and leave and go to Japan. I don't really know what to expect when I get there. I just hope I can be loved and Japan ladies. I hope I can with most of them. I might stay there. I might end up staying there. I just want to see if this is actually true. I'm the risk taker. I'm the big dog. You guys want to sit around and hee hee ha ha ha, oh my God. No, I'm the one that's going to go get it.
I have to make it very clear that we just met a few hours ago.
Yeah.
And he asked me about these things, and I said my place is open, and I'm fine with like him staying in this country in my place.
Yeah.
Because it's my intuition that he's a nice person.
Yeah.
And
It's gonna be a great. It's going to be a great time. Okay. I have 90 days on my visa, so I can tell from now it's gonna be amazing. We're gonna have a great time. I'm gonna be her roommate. She's finally gonna have a roommate,
Hey.
and we're gonna have a great time, huh?
yeah.
Yeah. Let's do it. Let's cheers.
Yeah.
Cheers to that. Cheers to that.
So apparently Japan needs black men, more specifically the Japanese women. So why did the Japanese need black men, you ask? Well, apparently black men seems to be the preferred type for them to want to repopulate Japan. So apparently the amount of Japanese people being born per year has reduced. So therefore, why don't we just holler at black men? The first time I heard this was like, why black men? What happened to the white dudes, the Latinos, the Middle Eastern? You know what? Forget all those groups. What happened to just Japanese men in general? Well, if you're asking me, I don't know if this should be seen as a compliment for black men or it should be seen as for Japanese men. Now, I don't know if this is true, but there's a fear that some parts of Japan was black people. I can't confirm this experience, but I know personally that my brother went to Japan and he told me that he had a great time.
You're a single man, right? I have really good news.
Okay.
Japan already Japan
Yep.
announces breeding visa to combat low birth rate.
What?
So-
They're paying people to come over?
Yeah. So
That's
that could
crazy.
be you. That could be you.
No.
They come over.
They don't want me.
and impregnate the Japanese women.
They don't want me.
Why not? Big tall American hot dog man?
I got the bad blood.
You got bad blood with who?
Bad blood. With the Japanese.
With the Japanese.
It's all the karate I've done.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go impregnate Japanese women.
Perfect opportunity.
Why? Why is that a perfect opportunity? That doesn't make me less single.
It could.
Are you okay, Japan? Because we just found something out.
This is wild. Japan is offering breeding visas. Alright, so you go over there, do the deed, you get citizenship. Now, a woman can come over, if you were pregnant, you can come over with your baby in your belly, and that can count, right? But for a man, this is crazy.
Wait,
now.
what?
Yeah, like if you got pregnant here, you can go over there, and that will get a woman citizenship. But for a man, listen to this, they're offering stays of 1 week, 1 month, and a special 1 day, 1 night stand version that comes with extra bonuses. Basically, you have to have proof that you helped induce a pregnancy and to help the declining birth rate in Japan. So, ladies, get after it. Men, single men, might be the opportunity for you. It's off the table for me. It's off the table for me. I can't do it. Japan's out. Yes, Japan, they're thinning the herd. Checkmate. So you gotta have either a master's or a PhD, within 5 years, savings of 100K. Good luck, and a 6-figure income. So I guess they're looking for doctors.
I found out that you can get to Japan to make children.
To make children?
A breeding visa.
A breeding
visa. Bro, where am I? I said,
Really?
I'll volunteer as tribute, baby. Like, what's up? Where?
You're gonna volunteer.
Bro, hey, I'll learn Japanese super fast. And I'll have a Japanese kid, I'll get him to I'll train him to voice act for anime.
Man, if I saw this 15 years ago, I would be the first in line. To combat declining birth rate, infections, Japan to begin offering breeding visas to foreigners. Yeah, breeding visas to go with beautiful Japanese women. Like, twist my arm, but I'm not interested in that stuff anymore, not in that way. But if it was 15 years ago, I'd definitely be there. But it's pretty funny because the Japanese government's come out and said, we're sorry, looks like we tried a lot of you gonna sin because of action. So now they're like, well, the only way we can keep our population around the same level is breeding visas. And get a breeding visa in Japan, why not? Why not have some fun while you're doing all this? But it's incredible, it's because they've been action. No mention of that, of course.
Hey, look, y'all, so I heard Japan trying to call on all black men to come populate they country. I'm not going over there. I'm not messing with them. I don't trust them like that. I heard they don't even like black people over there. What they want us to come over there and repopulate their community for? Just because y'all are dying off don't mean y'all need to call on us. Why black men specifically? It's a lot of other nationalities y'all can call on. Call on somebody you like. I never heard about Japan wanting to be friendly with us. I don't trust that. Is y'all giving me some type of upfront money that I can at least put in a life insurance policy that can ensure my family wealth if I pass away? Because that's what I'm gonna need. At least I could die knowing my family good or something. You think I'm about to go over there and die for free? I don't trust y'all. Y'all about to be over there trying to grab my organs and resell them for whatever the price. You think you slick? You know how much a human body is worth, especially a black melanated human body. You think I trust y'all with my life? You think I'm about to go over there and have these Japanese women and I'm gonna just go back home like nothing ever happened? No, y'all not about to let us do that. I'm not stupid. Like I just told y'all before, y'all don't even like us. And you think I'm about to trust you with my entire life just because y'all dying off? Listen, I have empathy, okay? I don't want to see nobody die off. I'm not a hateful person. I love everybody. I want everybody to live a long, fruitful, and just a beautiful life. Long, fruitful, and beautiful life. But you know what? That includes me as well, okay? So I'm not going over there just risking my life for y'all to take my organs and body parts and have me locked up in a dungeon somewhere and my family can't contact me and now everybody talk about he lost. I'm not lost. I'm dead. I'm not going through that. I'm not going through that.
Hey, Dad!
After South Korea proposed last week $75,000 per baby that
Visa! Get your passport. Horseshoe International got direct flights to Tokyo. We gotta go.
僕が最初に動画で紹介したのはこの時点ですね。そして知らないところでこんなことが起こっているとした僕を含める多くの日本人の方々が他者さんに批判メッセージを送った結果、我々日本人に対し彼女はこのように返答しました。
I did a video on South Korea and Japan's very extra low birth rate, okay? This has been going on for years. They can't even bribe Gen Z to have babies. They said no. No. They have tried giving them money. They have tried letting them focus on being housewives. They have tried giving them free health care, free child care. They have tried everything. And every year they are having less than 1 million babies. That's not even a half a baby per family. And it's getting worse. Why? Because the countries are economically moving up. They're booming, and it's taking a lot to run these countries. They said they don't have time. The city is not set up to raise kids. Everybody is working, so you have to understand, right? Remember the dinosaurs was here at one time. They ain't here no more. Why? Why they ain't here? So when the human race stops producing, they're trying to look at the future to say, hey, how do we keep it going? That's why they're trying to clone. They're trying to do a lot of stuff. But we are not producing enough. So, I've been watching these reports, and I hope Japan is in the chat throwing up their symbols. I got symbols too. Because for y'all to be reporting me to the Minister of Foreign Affairs, the U.S. Embassy in both of y'all countries for putting out what y'all deem fake news, remember, there's a reason why a lot of y'all don't have TikTok over there in Korea and Asian countries. There's a reason why y'all don't have access to certain internet over there, because they don't want y'all knowing the truth. But the United States of America, we stand on that. We fight for our freedom of speech. So they might not tell y'all the whole story, but believe me, we be reading. We be knowing what's going on up over there. Okay? So I have been studying the decline in which your government has been posting to the point where they can't even pay y'all. And they have been so against that now Japan and South Korea, since y'all want to be over there reporting my tweets, talking about fake news, I need to fact check. Hell, even Ghana entered the chat on me talking about this was fake news. Stating that, hey, because I made a little joke saying I was going to start an agency to help send some men over there to help get the population going. Black men ain't never had a problem getting things going. What you need? How much you need? We got it. They wake up with everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So I was just like, it was a joke. It was a joke on that part. But as far as y'all declining birth rates, y'all refusing to have babies, the environment has changed. The thyroids ain't working for nobody these days with all this pollution and electricity and, you know, cell phone radiation and stuff like that. Everybody, hell, even almost 75% of the population got thyroid problems before the age of damn 20. They getting their thyroids removed, hormones just all over the place. Because I read, I may not be able to read in Japanese, but I can put y'all Japan stuff in Google Translate. I sure can. So when I get up to find out that I'm on the Japan, I'm in the newspaper, I'm on their news, they all in my DM, they should be shooting their shot. Saying that this is why they don't like black people, because we lie. They posted memes of black men scratching their D's, pouring trash in their city. Tell me, you think we want this? You need that. You need that. I done seen homeless men more healthier than y'all. They still, you ever notice a black man that's homeless, how his muscles is still stacked? I ain't never seen so many like Asian men out here with soft skin before in my life. Fluffy skin. That's because of the excess hormones and things going over there. And y'all trying to label me as Japan. I am highly disappointed in y'all. I really am. The way y'all coming for me because of what your government and what the companies are doing to incentivize, because now after they've rejected foreigners, immigrants for decades, okay? Now they're saying that they're gonna have to import and accept immigrants to come work jobs that y'all don't wanna work, just so your people can have babies. Giving y'all $75,000. It's yen. It ain't 75,000 US dollars. It's 75,000 yen, Japan. Okay, which is like $800. And incentivizing y'all because y'all not popping them out fast enough. You're refusing to, saying it's too hard out here for a pimp. But black people and Latina people, we stand on business. We'll pop a baby out 9, 10, 11, 12. Y'all not doing that. Y'all not doing that. You ain't got it in you to do it. Now they're opening their borders to what they deem as immigrants to come work jobs because they don't have enough people being produced in their country to work those jobs. So now they're going to give them to, quote, immigrants. Who are the immigrants? Is it white men knocking down y'all borders to come work there? It's either two type of men, African men and Latina men. African men and Latina men. You may even get some from, what's the country next to Russia? Ukraine. You get refugees that need jobs. And when they get there, y'all ain't got to say, oh, we need y'all to have babies. But the fact that y'all are forced now to let immigrants in your country for 6 months to come help your struggling workforce, to come help your struggling birth rate. Your government ain't got to say we paying black men $75,000 yen. They ain't got to say it. I say it for them. I say it for them. Now, since y'all translated my video in English and put it in Japanese, translate this. Translate them statistics. Why are y'all not? Why y'all spending too much time in my DM instead of in your women? Why? Tell me to apologize. Apologize for what? You call, I don't care who you call, first responders, the president, the emperor. Call them. Take a picture, write it down. Y'all up over here worried about the wrong thing. You need to be worried about oiling up KY and jelly. and having babies because they say y'all got by a good 300 years and you're done. They worry about y'all. They're not worried about me. There ain't no fake news over here. And so yes, your companies in South Korea are incentivizing. When you come over there as an immigrant, like we got our immigrants here, they don't call them foreigners. They call them immigrants. Those are black and brown people. I want to apologize. Because I probably should have did the original video like this instead of busting jokes on y'all. That's what y'all got mad about. Because I was busting jokes. Because I said, listen, I'm going to start me a firm because now y'all need our help. You need our help to work. You need our help to impregnate your women. Because that's exactly what happened when they get up over there in your country. If you not think they going to make babies for citizenship, you got another thing coming. Yeah. And it's disheartening to me because like, my religion is Japanese based. I'm a Nichiren Buddhist. Nam your heart ain't get killed. If y'all to be sitting up over there, that's not what y'all teach over there. That's not what y'all preach. It's like I drag a Christian, I'll drag a Buddhist too back to the temple and say, I just translated what the government couldn't tell you to your face. You're too slow.
この騒ぎは先日日本のニュースでも取り上げられたようで、騒動に気づいたソラーニュースがあの記事はジョークであったこと、騙すような意図はなかったことを説明し、該当の記事を削除しましたが、肝心の記事の筆者スコット・ウィルソンさんと社長からの謝罪はまだありません。結局出どころは日本メディアだったのかと驚いている時に、昨日紹介した河合ミーナなる日本人を名乗る大人気 TikToker の発言も、このような外国人が来日することに助長していることがとこのような流れですね。最初から最後まで本当にイライラさせられる話です。本当に思ったのが、日本の敵は我々の中、国内に潜んでいるということ。そして彼らが作り出す話が我々の知り得ないところで拡散され、それが情弱な外国人男性の頭の中では現実になってしまっているということです。紹介した動画のコメントを見ていると本当にそれが顕著です。日本はこれからも標的にされていくと思います。彼らにとっては壊しがいのあるとても良い国なので、僕たち日本人はそんな奴らに対し固い意志を持ってノーと言い続けていかなければならないと思います。日本は今立ち上がる時だと僕は強く思います。素晴らしい日本をそんな奴らから守らなくては。下手な日本語でしたが、ご清聴ありがとうございました。それでは良い一日を。